Who is?
Jerry is.
Okay.
Jerry is, but according to research, that's supposed to be part of your duty.
Okay. Well, I was going to ask, there's some things that we need to discuss with whoever floodplain actually is, such as some of the mitigation stuff that we're eligible for. There's a few things that down 23, like moving McClellan Fire Department out of the floodplain. There's some money available for that. There's potential for buying out some of these people that are continually flooded if we can get them to agree to sell. So there's some things there we need to coordinate.
Kevin Sneed said he'd be setting you up with a class in about a month.
Okay.
I think it was, where did I tell you the class was on there? Can't remember, but it's...
Okay, I'll check it downstairs in a little bit.
Here we get a hold of you.
Yeah.
If we decide this is...
Yeah, that's not a problem. I just need to know who I'm coordinating with.
But we're not giving you those duties today.
Okay, I understand.
We're talking about that.
Yeah,
Okay?
I understand.
Right now, we're into
Oh, yeah.
things we can't be doing anything right now. I think the smart thing for us to do is just continue where we're at.
Stay in a holding pattern until.
But I think that's supposed to be your duties.
Okay.
And I don't know how long you've had this job.
Well, it's never been mine officially because I asked one time and that was never officially part of our emergency management. In some counties it is because they have had it separate duties and coordinated that way. Now, I've never had the authority, Ralph, to go out and say, here's a permit or anything else. Never have. Okay.
Like he said, Kanawha County, we were actually at the training that Mom and I were in. We were in with their floodplain manager, but he's underneath OEM, but he's not actually the director. I don't know how that ended up working out.
I mean, I can help with it.
Jim White's both the OES and the flood.
Yeah, but they, again, that's a separate issue and a separate contract with that. Because that's been, in some cases, that's been, here's floodplain.
Somebody else too, yeah.
And here's OEF. Okay, OEM, OES are interchangeable.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm not adverse. I mean, I serve at your will and pleasure. So, I just need to know what to point me in the right direction. Okay?
Okay.
Well, you gotta give us a date when this is all going to be done. This should have been done months ago. You gotta give us a date because we gotta move forward here. All right?
And
I'm sitting here like nothing's happening.
okay. When do you want it done, Ralph?
Yesterday.
We're past yesterday, but...
Are we speaking emergency plan wise? Is that what we're, or are we somewhere else on that? That's what I'm trying to follow.
We need emergency plan in place, and we need it a long time ago. Okay?
That's
long
right.
time ago. So,
Okay,
so I'm going to set a date for you.
go for it.
5 days.
Pulling a 36 this week, or tomorrow, or starting tonight, that limits me to 2 days right there. Okay? I'm pulling a 36 starting at 7 o'clock at the ambulance authority. And I'm trying to keep my job separate there and here, so that there's no conflict. Okay?
Okay. Well,
Give me next week.
Yeah,
I'm tired of it.
Okay.
I'm tired of it. You know what I'm saying? I come in here a long time ago and talked to you about that. We all talked to you about it.
And
you said, I'll have it done. I'll have it done.
And I'm working with Debbie to get the COOP plan. That was her first issue. Okay? So I've been addressing these issues. I have gotten several emergency plans. Okay? And basically they are fill in the blank plans. That's all they are. So I can have you a fill in the blank plan here.
but it's not going to be what we
But
need.
it's,
We need it complete, okay?
That's what-
I'm not going to talk about it anymore. You know, I'm sitting up here spinning my wheels, and we got things to do for this county.
Well, I
And
understand.
that's what we're here for.
Here's the only thing I want to bring up, and you know, with all due respect, where we're at now, that's what the LEPC is for. That's where the LEPC kicks in and says, okay, we're going to tear this thing apart. We're going to look into what we need to fix on the plan. That's where we're hurting. You know, we could have got a lot done the other day, but we could not do anything without Debbie there and with, you know, a few other organizations who have invites who have not been able to say yes or no or attend our meetings. If we had everything taken care of, LEPC meetings done, we're ready to hit the streets and hit our books, then we could do that. You know what I mean? As soon as the LEPC's up and running fully at full potential, we can start tearing into the actual plan. Then that would be something that would be easily done.
I talked to Debbie on the phone, okay? She said if anybody needed her cell phone, that she'd be glad to talk to you, or whoever needed whatever,
Do you have her cell phone?
okay?
I don't have
I
her
don't
cell
have a cell
phone.
Okay?
When do you think you could have?
5 days.
You have to start on the LPC then?
LAPC meets the 15th.
I'll get my notices out, yeah, so the 5th.
Yeah, I think the LAPC the third Monday. So technically, I'm supposed to run it past the LAPC.
Yeah, they can't, nothing official can be done until the LAPC approves it. So, because basically, in that sense, the LAPC is approving that everything we've done, they're signing their name to everything that we've done. It's kind of like in a levy situation. You guys are signing that you approve this levy to be ran as is. So that's gonna be the kicker.
So you're saying the LEPC has to sign off on it?
They
and that's
should
gonna
be a party to this, yes. I mean, that's why we've been trying to get everybody's input into this thing, so that it's a plan that will work, not just a cut and paste.
And that's gonna be next Monday?
The third Monday,
Yeah.
Shirley.
Or the third Monday?
Yeah.
The third Monday of the month, okay? Every third Monday.
Because it's three or four people doing it with, you know, if me, Mom, and Roland are doing it, a lot of our minds are going to be fire, EMS, law enforcement, you know, because that's what we all do. But now, you know, getting health department, school system, and like I said, school system's been excellent as far as their side of things. So it's just getting the other ones a part of it, so we know that we're not just on through and say, hey, we just did this plan for you, and it not be anywhere near what meets the needs of, you know, we'll say the health department just offhand, but that's the big hookup on that. And if we do that, we just throw a plan, fill the blank plan in, you know, and we go out here and screw something up because that's what the plan said, and if the state looks at it and says, why?
Go ahead.
You know, what, you know, in your after action, if you're, you know, even if you're doing a drill, HC will look at it and say, well, what did you do wrong? Why did you do wrong? Was it planning or was it actual, you know, doing that was wrong?
May I ask one question, or a couple questions? This is Shane Brown, and what is he in with the OES
He's
director?
helping. He was helping.
Is he an employee?
No,
Okay.
He's volunteering
he
on
was
this.
volunteering. He was helping.
And doesn't the school system already have an emergency plan set up?
They're rewriting theirs, Tammy. They're in a process. Dave walked in, took a look at it, and the Reeses themselves are suggesting that everything be reviewed and rewritten. I mean, I can hand you like I said, cut and paste document in a couple hours. And it'll fit the bill, and it says it's the emergency operations plan. And I can do that. That's not an issue, okay? But it doesn't say anything or address anything other than this is what we're going to do, and we're going to operate under NIMS and all of this.
It's not county specific at all.
Yeah. So if you want a blanket one, I can give you that by the end of the week.
Want the real thing. Want the real deal. We're supposed to have it. We were supposed to have it a month ago.
Okay.
We were supposed to have it.
All right.
We talked about this.
And I have been working at it, Ralph.
Okay, but you haven't been working hard enough.
Okay. 5 days.
We all got a life to live, I understand that. You got a job to do. You took this job,
Yes, sir.
okay? Well, somebody's got to do it. Somebody has to do it.
Who do you have in mind for replacement?
I have nobody in mind.
On an LEPC side of things, since that's basically where I've been working on.